Jessica here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today we are wrapping up our myth video series about summer review. So let's talk about the skills that your child needs outside of academic, outside of life skills. Let's focus on health, their physical health and their mental health. So parents, what are you planning on doing? Have you thought about this at all? Let me know with a yes or no if you were thinking about some health, some wellness, physical activity. Let me know. And we're going to talk about this over the next few minutes. Before I really get going, though, I want you to know I have an awesome event coming up in just a couple days called the Parent Survival to Summer Routines. If you're not already signed up, it's free. There'll be 14 experts, including myself, talking about things like mental health, like physical activity, to help your teens, to help you have an awesome summer with a lot of fun and as little stress as possible. So click the link in the description to sign up if you haven't done so already. So let's talk about it. Why is this a myth? Well, if you think academics are all you should review this summer, unfortunately, that's awesome, but it's not enough. If you think just teaching your teens a bunch of life skills like we talked about earlier this week, again, that's awesome, but it's not enough. Okay, so two components here about health that I really hope that parents that you're watching, you start thinking about: physical and mental. Okay, so physical health. Is there some kind of exercise you guys could do as a family? Is there something that you want your teens to do this summer? I mean, for us, yeah, I live in suburbia, but the mailbox is still down the block. You got two choices there. Moms, you can drive by and pick it up after work, or you can have your teens walk down and get it while you're at work. To me, that's a very easy thing to ask anyone that's watching, for you to ask your teens. Have them walk down, get that exercise. Yeah, it's going to be hot and miserable if you live anywhere where I live, because in Kansas it's 90 today. But if your teens get it done, it's just done, and they can come home and shower if that's really what needs to happen. Okay, so that's a little physical activity to add in. It could be something way more intense than that. If you want them to play some kind of sport, you want to get them involved in some kind of class, again, there you go. There's some physical activity. And I think you and I both know, and I know I'm a little out of it for saying this, but there are all these video games and things that have physical activity. All of these Wii's and all of these, oh gosh, the Kinects and all, like even like some of the VR stuff. I mean, all of that, gamey stuff. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's better if we get your kids outside, but if we're still trying to get them to be physical and move and, not sit on the couch all day, that's an awesome place to start. Okay. Or, make it fun with the family. So do know physical activity is definitely something you want to encourage this summer, because the cool thing is if you help your teen develop a routine, and he finds an exercise he really likes, or maybe she finds an activity she really loves, there's a good chance that's going to stick around when we start school up in the fall. Okay, yeah, the timing of day might have to change. It might be family weekend activity instead of family every morning activity, but still, try out some things now, see what you like, see what your teens like, see what fun you can have as a family, and then keep that around, keep those skills around, that idea, that importance of health and physical activity when school starts. Let's talk about mental health next. Before I do, if you're just joining us, I want to hear what your plans are for summer. Are you thinking physical activity, some kind of health focus? Let me know with a yes or no. And then be sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, that follow button on Facebook, because I'm live on both right now. So mental health. So I go immediately to mindfulness, and then I go immediately to mindset. So I've learned a lot about this at my past events from a lot of experts that have spent years upon years and lots of research. So definitely do know, if your teens, if moms and dads that are watching, you do not know what growth mindset is, highly encourage you to get comfortable and familiar with that concept, even if it's on a very basic level. Attend some of my events and you'll get way more immersed in it. I have all sorts of people I can recommend that have so much information to share. But do know, if your teens believe that they can learn, they believe they're going to get good at something, that's something they can start practicing now this summer. Say your teen joins a sport he's never played before. If he believes he's going to be bad, if he believes he's never going to score, he believes he's always going to be a bad player, well, we've got to help him change that thinking this summer so that way when he starts a class next fall that he's never taken before, he's had some practice to go from I'm never going to be good at this, I'm never going to get it, to I will get it eventually. Okay? And then when it comes to mindfulness, I got to encourage you, parents, if you are stressed, your teens are going to feel the stress too. Same goes for you. If your kiddos are overwhelmed, they're super anxious, I bet moms and dads, without a doubt, you are feeling that at least a little. So definitely encourage you to look into some stress reduction techniques. Again, that's something I've learned a lot about. Different breathing, simple things like the box breathing method. If that's not something you know, super easy to look up. Also something I could point you towards people. I have all sorts of awesome resources, wonderful people that I know through my company, Ace Cookie Tutoring, and the different events I've put together. So I think that wraps up this particular myth. It wraps up this myth video series. Remember, there will be a new series every week, at least 4 videos, if not 5, and I want to make sure you catch them all, and I want to make sure you come to my free events. So if you're not already signed up for the Parent Survival Guide to Summer Routines happening on May 17th and May 18th, click that button in the description so you can sign up. Have an awesome summer with your teens, enjoy some quality time, and keep your sanity. So thank you. We'll see you soon for the next video series and at the event. Bye, guys.